I think the startup world is really exciting right now. You need to acknowledge that there is risk that goes into joining a startup or starting your own company. So what I constantly advise people is, first of all, you've got to believe in the concept and love it, because equity will likely be an important component of your compensation, and you're probably taking some sort of a pay cut in many cases to be at a startup. So it's got to be something that you enjoy, you're passionate about, and a company that you really believe in the growth prospects of. So I think it's reasonable for people joining a company to ask about the growth plans, to ask about financing plans, and to really get a picture of where the company is headed and how it's going to be a successful growth story. Because many startups are, but many, many more are not. I think the other key thing is to think through realistic timelines. So maybe starting off with a startup, you could say, if the company has reached XYZ goals by these points, or if I in my career have kind of gotten to these points that are, useful for me, then, it's successful in my mind, it's worthwhile. And if not, then you kind of really need to take a step back and scrutinizing the idea. So kind of holding yourself to some sort of a timeline in a world that is otherwise somewhat chaotic and unpredictable, I think is a good call. And in general, though, I would say I think working at an early stage company is a fantastic experience, especially for someone at an early stage in their career, because it's really difficult, at least it was for me, to know exactly what you want to do coming out of college. And at a startup, you implicitly have the ability, and kind of they need you to be wearing many hats and doing lots of different things. And especially in an early stage startup where there might be 5 to 10 people at the company, you could be doing, analytics one day and doing something for the fashion team the next day, or public relations or analytics. And I think that, that diversity of experience helps you hone in the real exposure to these fields and what you want to do in the longer term.